Hello everybody. In this video we're going to learn about shift registers. Okay, so you can see over here I've taken different types of shift registers, that is SISO, SIPO, PISO and PIPO. So SISO is called as serial in, serial out. Serial in parallel out stands for SIPO, parallel in serial out stands for PISO, and parallel in parallel out stands for PIPO. Okay, so to design the shift register I have taken D flip flop, and this all are 4-bit shift registers. So starting with the first one, okay, this is called SISO, serial in, serial out. So let's say I have some data over here, and data are coming continuously. From that I'm truncating and I'm taking a few bits. Let's say the bits are 1 0 1 0. These are the bits. Okay, 4 bits I have taken. So I'm giving the first clock pulse, and I'm assuming there's all these data over here are random. Okay, I mean to say some garbage values are present. Okay, now with the first clock pulse, what will happen, because these clock pulse are given to all the flip flop in single point of time. The moment I give first clock pulse, positive clock pulse I have taken over here, you can see only angle is there is no bubble. So the first positive clock pulse, that means let me draw the clock pulse over here, it will be more clear to you. So this is the clock pulse. Okay, so with the it's not exactly like this. Let me make it more proper. So the clock pulse is something like this. Okay, this is the clock pulse. Okay, in this way. So I'm talking about the positive clock pulse now. With the positive clock pulse, with the first clock pulse, what will happen, this 0 will come to the output over of the first. Okay, and the second clock pulse, this 0 will come over here, and in place of this 0 1 will come, this second word 1 will appear over here. After third clock pulse, what will happen, this 0 will shift to this place, this 1 will shift to this place, and the 0 will enter over here. Why this is happening? Because you see the output of this is as the input of this one. Okay, so at the fourth clock pulse, what will happen, this 0 will come over here, this 1 will come over here, and this 0 will shift to this place, and this final one will enter over here. So I need 4 clock pulses to get the data in. Accordingly, after fifth clock pulse, I will get what over here, 0, and this one will come over here. Okay, after 6 clock pulse I will get the next 0, and after 7 clock pulse I will get the final one. So 1 0 1 0, the data in will come out at data out 1 0 1 0 after 7 clock pulses. Okay, this is called me serial in, serial out. Now coming to the next one, that is serial in, parallel out, the lower one. You can see here also I'm giving the same clock pulse, the circuit is same. Okay, I have not mentioned the Q complement. By default in the lower part Q complement will be there. I just shown you the Q. Okay, because the structure is same, I have not repeated the same thing. So the output is QA, QB, QC and QD. So you can imagine over here the same data if I give over here as 1 0 1 0. So at 4 clock pulses, after 4 clock pulses I will be getting the data as 1 0 1 0. Why? Because at 4 clock pulse the data is coming over here. So the moment I get the data over here, it will reflect in the output. So in 4 clock pulse I will get the data which is getting in over here. Okay, so obviously this is faster compared to the previous one. This is called serial in, parallel out. Now coming to the third one, parallel in, serial out. Okay, here also I'm giving the clock in parallel to all the flip-flops. Here also in the down part you can see Q complement should be there. I have not mentioned that one. So here I'm giving the data how, and now I'm shifting the data, that we need to understand properly. Parallel in, serial out. Okay, so you can see over here there is small circuits are available to give the data in. So in the first case I am taking x1 directly to the D, x2 is coming through a particular circuit. So what is the circuit? Okay, you can see it is written shift and load bar. So when I'm giving shift as 1 over here, shift as 1, the data from the flip-flop will shift and will come out over here. But the moment I give this is 0, okay, data from outside will load. Okay, parallelly it will come input, the data will come parallelly into the register. Okay, so you can see over the connections, this Q output is connected to this AND gate and shift is connected to this AND gate. Okay, where load is load, this load part is 0, so load line which is coming through the inverter is connected to this AND gate, and x2 is connected to this AND gate. So similarly the same thing is repeated for all other parts. Okay, now I'm just giving an example and just I will explain you. For example, let's say I have 1 over here in this queue, I have 1 over here, and I want this 1 to come over here, and x2 is 0. Okay, so let us say I want to shift the data, so I will give 1 over here. The moment I give 1, so this, what will happen, this line becomes 1 and this line becomes 0, the lower line becomes 0 because of the inverter. Now you see this one is standing over here, I got 1 from the top. Okay, here 1, so 1.1 is 1, I am getting 1 over here. This side what I got 0 because load line is 0, so 0.0 is 0, I got 0 over here. So 0 plus 1 is 1 1. So you can see this x2 data 0 is not coming over here, rather this one is coming over here. This is shifting. The same thing will happen with all other flip-flop. Now let us say I want to take this 0 inside. So what I will do, in place of 1 I will give 0. The moment I give 0, no doubt the clock will work over here. The moment I give 0, what will happen? This becomes 0 and this becomes 1. This becomes 1. So I'll get a 1 over here, I'll get a 1 over here, okay, and I'll get a 0 over here for the shift part. Then what will happen, this 1 will be appearing over here. Now 1.0 is 0, I'll get 0 over here, okay, and 0.0 is 0, I'll get 0 over here. 0 plus 0 is 0, I got a 0 over here. See, when I'm giving 0 over here, okay, the data is getting loaded. When I give 1 over here, the data is getting shifted, okay. So by default the clock is on, okay. What is happening is shifting and everything is taking place in terms of clock, because when clock positive edge triggering is there, then only the data is shifting, okay, and when the clock positive trigger is there, the data is getting loaded to the flip-flop, okay. So this is how my parallel in serial out registers is working, right? What I explained for over here, the same thing applies for this and this, okay. Parallelly 4, I just explained for x2, x3 and x4 will be having some certain data, okay. Let's say the data is 1 0 1 0, and then I'm giving 0 over here, okay. So 1 0 1 0 will load into this registers. But let's say I'm giving 1 over here and it is having output as 1 1 1 1, okay. The moment I give shift equals to 1 and I give 4 clock pulses, the data will serially come out over here as 1 1 1 1, okay. So it's called parallel in serial out. Now the final one, parallel in parallel out. Here what happens over here is that I have given 4 datas over here. Let's say 1 0 1 0, and what I will do, I'll give a clock pulse. With the first clock pulse only, the data will come out over here as 1 0 1 0. So this is very fast, and this is called as parallel in parallel out shift registers. I hope the shift register is clear to everybody. Thank you for watching my video.